So basically, you walked up on scene and was like, hey, I don't want to do nothing.
No, we can't.
This paperwork, not mine.
I am absolutely not putting any effort into this job.
Well, yeah, that's it. We can't.
Some
We
things
would've got
never
thrown out.
change.
You need to contribute more than that.
Woo!
Welcome back to All Over the Place with Corey and Sean.
That's more contribution than we're used to from the other one, Sean. It's
Another
okay.
musical interlude from Sean. Thank you very much for that. You fucking. Oh, nothing's really gone on this week in the world of anything we give a shit about.
Nah.
So we're letting the research department dive deeper into the fucking internet since
I can't wait till something insane happens between when this is recorded and when it's like edited and put up. It's just like, nothing important
how'd
happened.
you miss
Like-
that one, dickhole?
World War III
Like
is
Wednesday or Thursday, something between now and.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We're recording this, and it'll be put out in just a
Yeah,
day or
we
two.
record it
Yeah.
on Saturdays, and he puts it up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Sometimes Thursday.
Why do you think
Yeah.
we've kept the same shirts on all month?
I know. It's
I don't-
for
I don't know what you're
continuity
talking about.
purposes.
Yeah.
We don't want to start our audiences with different colored shirts.
It was like a couple of weeks ago, the
It's a
research
uniform.
department brought us a list of fetishes that, repulsed us and amused us and everything
Repulsed
else.
you.
And
I was kinda
enraged.
turned on.
Even enraged me.
And put me on a lot of registries.
Yeah. Put him on a lot of questionable lists,
Government and otherwise.
which, good for him, whatever.
Be a lot of neighbors showing my picture around.
Yeah, he's going to be getting some dirty looks at the supermarket from now on.
A lot of people wanting to push me out.
But yeah, this week I guess he's found some police videos because that's apparently really popular on the internet because I love them
Everybody loves
when they're
And plus, it's Black History Month right now, so at least if I did my math right.
Yeah, this is a white guy, though.
yeah, this
the
is
white guy, Sean. That really has no relevance whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Just
thought
because
that
it's
counts.
police related does not mean that it's a person of color.
That's not what the media's
That's
told
called
me.
profiling.
I was just talking about that. Everybody on the internet loves a good video where somebody is just being a dick to a cop and the cop fucking lets them have it.
Yeah, but he doesn't. I mean, not really. I mean,
Or okay, either way, he gets his comeuppance, whether it's a fucking nightstick, taser, or oncoming car. I'm cool with any of them.
yeah. So this particular video happened in June of 2023, and is in Jefferson County, Colorado. And this gentleman is
Totally factually accurate, right?
yes,
Okay.
totally.
Totally.
Accurate. But this gentleman was seen driving westbound in an eastbound lane of a road.
That'll happen.
So he was pulled over.
Immediately a red flag, I might point out.
Yeah, sometimes. Wrong way in a one-way road. That's usually
That's a red flag. That's strike one.
Probably
Buster.
past some red signs. On
that's
the way
what you
there,
call
too.
a clue.
You might draw some attention to yourself in that
I
situation.
present Exhibit A.
And he's driving a family Volvo. Like,
That's at least 15 years old.
yeah.
Okay.
And he's a little bit what would you call it? Intoxicated.
I don't know about y'all. That's strike two to me.
We don't know for sure that he's intoxicated. You're making assumptions.
Yep, there he goes. Well, at least he pulled over nice. That's good.
He turned the lights off for the officer so he's not blinded.
Oh, I hate to fucking tell you.
So-
Somebody
he's
gets
so
out like
courteous.
that, they're intoxicated.
And this guy, I mean, he hops right out. Look at him. He even walks like a dipshit.
Okay.
What's up?
I'm trying to get back up to Blackhawk, but it's all
You're
messed
doing it
up.
wrong,
I don't know.
Tony.
Okay.
See,
What's all
and
messed up? The rails are all under construction and whatnot, Okay.
whatnot, you know.
How'd you get on
yeah.
this side of the road? Oh, well, I actually just flipped around right here. I'm pretty sure you saw me. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because you were driving the wrong direction.
You flipped around? Yeah, like, I thought I could just come back.
Pretty
this
sure
way,
you saw
but
me.
apparently not.
Hence why we're here.
Definitely not. Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. You got
I
your
don't
driver's
know.
license on you?
See, and this part
Yeah,
is a fucking butt pucker moment. He's walking away, putting his hands in his pockets. Like, look at this shit.
I would already be upset reaching back in his car.
Yeah, like he
from way back there.
All it'd take him pull out a pistol and just boom, that officer's dead.
You ask for his license, he pulls out his
fucking phone. Yeah, and it's funny. You can see him here in a minute. You can see him he pulls his wallet out, like he's got his ID on him.
I'm not really about
Can you give my name?
fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even speak now. I'm not about criticizing somebody that is in law enforcement and the heat of the moment on the scene type
He's
of
too
job
nice.
or whatever.
I'll say
He's
that.
trying to be cool with the guy.
He's being way too patient. I get the whole de-escalation aspect of it.
But this guy just will not listen, and he keeps getting back in his car.
He's getting back in the car.
Fucking reaching.
Car's running.
Every nook and cranny, he's just stuffing his hands down it. I mean, all it would take.
I'd have slammed that car door on his fucking head already. Which is why I was not a very good cop.
There's probably a key reason
body
why he
cams
hasn't
now.
done that yet. So,
But the guy keeps just ho-hum.
I also understand stall until backup gets there, but
I don't even know if
It
he's
doesn't
called.
look like what he's doing, though. That's not what he's doing at all.
And the guy just keeps trying to. He's like he won't listen to him.
There's a pole that he could cuff him to.
See, and look, he's still fucking around in his pockets. God damn. Like at that point in time, just put a fucking knee into his nose. Shit.
No, pull out your baton and put it right on his forehead.
I'm detaining you right now. Don't fight with me.
And I don't want.
introducing to Sergeant Sparky already. You're
Just-
way too patient.
Slam him like the dude's clearly fucking drunk. He's staggering.
Shoot him in the
everywhere.
kneecap.
The dude's clearly a good 4 inches taller than you. I mean, you're well within your right to step it up a notch as
And
far as use of force
yeah.
goes.
And fucking just
He's already given you more than enough reason to use force.
yeah.
yeah,
No. Dude,
We're past that.
dude. I want a cigarette. Shut up.
Past that. Just try. I'm not putting you in arrest. I'm just detaining you right now.
See, I
Stop.
I
mean,
didn't see it bad, dude.
No.
I need a cigarette bad, dude. Like you, motherfucker, you were stopped by the fucking police.
All right.
If he wants to smoke that bad, put his fucking mouth around his exhaust pipe.
I thought we were going to talk about that on a previous episode.
But is that another fetish you're into?
Well, like, that was yours, but I wasn't going to, say it until you brought it up.
No, I'm not a car
What do you
guy.
want me to do?
I want you to stop. I want to put you in handcuffs.
I was a car guy back when I could afford nice cars.
How did I really want to? I wonder what was going through his head that he thought that would work when he said, "I'm gonna put you in handcuffs." He goes, "I don't want to go in handcuffs." I'm pretty sure most people who've been in handcuffs didn't want to go in handcuffs.
He lets him in his
You're gonna
car.
get
He,
tased.
Yeah,
You're gonna get
he lets
tased.
him in his driver's
Okay,
seat.
that fucking taser should have already been put on him.
Oh, absolutely.
Get out of
yeah.
the
He should have
car.
like fucking slant. Like as soon as he saw him reaching for that fucking car door, he should have
Get out
fucking
of the
just
car.
rammed it into his back and dry stunned him. Just.
Quit digging in your pockets, dude.
Like I'd have
Quit
had.
being a pussy and fucking zap him.
This officer is lucky to be
You're gonna get
alive.
tased.
Yeah.
I agree.
If that guy had a gun, and look, and he's starting his car. He's still starting his fucking
So
car.
there goes the taser. Count it.
Taser
He
deployed.
didn't land both of them on him, did he?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Dude, look at him. He's going full fucking. He's going full fucking palsy there. Look,
7 seconds.
that's a
taser.
good long ride.
7 fucking seconds.
Now you're gonna get tased again.
Now
I
back
wouldn't
up.
turn-
No,
Don't turn it off.
Now backup has arrived. See, and here he goes.
that's when you charge up the taser again and have your partner ready to grab the shit out of him and drag him out of that car.
And here he goes.
Oh, you go over the hill?
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
just a hill. Wait a minute. There's about an 8-foot embankment. He just fucking drops off of.
Hold on.
He's running
Bro,
across
this is just me
I-70
driving the
right
tank
now.
and
He just
hell in
Oh, you fucking talked over
God
it.
damn it, Sean.
Send medic.
Rewind.
You speak at the most inopportune times.
I don't know if
how I
I
do.
can.
Eastbound at the 260.
God damn.
Let's see.
Yeah, here we go.
There we go. Now shut the fuck up, Sean.
Okay.
It's a
My
red
time.
Volvo. He went down the ramp. He's running across I-70 right now. He just
Boom!
He just got hit.
At first,
He stopped. He stopped.
at first, I thought, "Damn, they plowed that car." That wasn't the car.
No, that was Mr. Frogger.
That was the sound of Detroit steel meeting a human body.
That was game over, son.
But see, look, it's more rookie or inept cops because he just kind of casually strolls along. I'm not gonna. He should at least be in a rush to check on the driver.
Stay over
That's who I feel bad for. Is the poor fucking people that
They just got a free case of PTSD.
And I don't know if anybody can see that blur spot, but that's basically pizza.
But he's also obligated to render aid. And
But no, you can.
you can't do shit from there.
Would you give fucking mouth to mouth to spaghetti? Like
No, but I'd go over and like poke him with my shoe or something.
no,
be like,
they looked at Gabe, took one look at him. There's not shit we're gonna do with this guy. His asshole's in his fucking trachea. Like there's nothing they're gonna do for him.
Ooh.
And they know it.
I at least stand over. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay?
I just got over and poke him with my flashlight.
Doing
Hey,
like
fella.
I do my kids. What hurts?
Are you more willing to go in the handcuffs now?
Like, how do you feel about being cuffed now? I bet your tune has changed.
Show me where it hurts.
You could hear like. What was it, Uncle Donnie? That sounded fucking horrific.
Jesus Christ. But I mean, yeah, the people that fucking ran over him, but it's like, dude, that was so avoidable. The cops should have been a hell of a lot more forceful. He should have been slammed to the fucking ground.
Well, I mean, because again, Shane brought up a point. The guy is taller than the cop and he's bigger, so
That's fine.
But that's what I'm saying is he should have taken that taser.
You have tools to deal with that situation.
Yeah, and
I mean that gives you the authorization to step it up legally.
yeah, because that guy was that was textbook fucking resistance.
You don't have to go hand to hand with a guy twice your size.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like I can see his superior. Well, let's look at how this could have been avoided.
oh, depending on where he's at in Colorado, by God, they would have done that. If the guy hadn't been hit by a car and the cop did just tase him and drop him on the shoulder there, like it's hard to tell.
Just think. I mean, they didn't even consider when he took off in the car jumping in their cars to follow him. If he hadn't wrecked his car, he'd have been fine. I
Well,
mean, he'd have been gone.
No,
Well, let's be
No, that
realistic.
dude
I
would've-
wouldn't have followed him.
that guy, the way he was driving, he'd have fucking hit somebody. He'd have killed somebody.
Well, I mean, they didn't run the tags. They didn't even look at the tags or get him on their video. They didn't get his ID.
Well, it did edit a little bit. I don't know, but
The fact
the
that
guy
it all
didn't give him
happened,
time.
That's it. He really didn't have a chance to get ID because it's not like he.
No,
pulled the
I'm
guy
not
over.
criticizing the cop because that didn't happen. I'm saying from the guy's point of view,
Yeah.
none of that shit happened. You're scot free. All you got to do is distance yourself. You
Like-
gotta make it.
Up to where the altercation started, you can't really criticize the cop because he didn't. I mean, it's not like he pulled the guy over. The guy was already off the fucking road, and the guy got out and approached him. So it's like. That's where when the interaction started, that's where you can start criticizing. Like, dude, you need to explain yourself, and if you can't, give me your fucking like. Obviously, you need to give me your ID and all that shit.
Well, once he said, "I'm detaining you," or "You're detained," or whatever,
And the guy's like, I don't want to be detained.
instantly step that shit up.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's what they say in law enforcement is first ask, tell, make. Like that's it.
I was a cop, and yeah,
If you don't, you may die.
And that guy, if that guy had a pistol, he could have shot that cop 20 fucking times.
yep.
Because he's digging around every fucking nook and cranny inside that car. Like,
And on his person,
he could have had anything in his pockets, in the side door of the car.
You think there might have been a reason that the cop didn't expect that he might shoot him?
Probably.
I don't know.
Only if you were a cop, Sean.
Complacency. That's it. That's all that was.
He was trying to be as cool as possible with the guy and like cut him a break and
Well, like I was saying, I
whatever.
mean, I get de-escalation. You don't. I mean, the guy, especially if he's fucked up, you don't want him more on edge.
yeah, you don't want him more
Stall
upset,
until
but-
your help shows up or whatever. But
Yeah.
there's a time when
But
the
that-
stalling's done.
But it's like that guy, the way he was acting, like when he got up after he sat him down, that's time to whip his ass, if nothing else. It's like, and I don't care if you got to have a club and you fucking beat him into putty, fucking do it.
If your buddy's there and you're done the taser, let him drag that son of a bitch out of the car.
It's like, what's that other thing on your belt that has a trigger? Use it.
Yes,
Shoot him.
that's
Well,
the thing.
it ain't even that. I'm like, you're going to tase somebody, you tase them to get control of them. You don't tase them and then like, oh, well, I tased him.
Well, I did 7 seconds. Should have done 15.
See, but normal procedure, everything I've seen on there is
He ain't running if you drag him out of the car. He ain't driving off in it.
But if he's by him, if the officer's by himself, he should have went immediately to lethal. Because if that dude gets back in the car, that's because normally, if you see most police videos, whenever they deploy a taser, they've always got lethal as a backup. Because sorry to burst your bubble, people who say, why didn't they shoot him in the leg? Why didn't they tase him? Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? Tasers don't always work. They are not 100% effective.
Nope.
Oh, I've seen guys.
Guns are not 100%.
I've seen
effective.
guys get tased and just walk it off. I've also seen them grab the prongs and
Yeah,
rip them right out of their
You seen that-
flesh
you
and then
seen
go
that-
after him.
That video, that shirtless black dude, that,
Yeah.
like they
That's what I'm talking
like
about.
they
the
hit him
fucking
with
huge one.
and
he
he
didn't even notice.
and he just sat there. He had a cigarette in his
He's
hand.
like, what
and
y'all doing?
And he rips it. He rips the prongs out, and then just goes, "I'm gonna get you, bitch!" Like as they're fucking
Like, go get the shotgun.
and oh yeah, hit him with the old beanbag round. That
Fuck a beanbag round. I want double lot.
But no, but that officer should have been immediately into lethal. Like,
Yep.
And I think the reason they didn't jump in their cars because they saw him driving the embankment, so they probably thought they had him cornered. They didn't realize that he would just drive off of it. So I'm gonna give him a break on not chasing him immediately
Or
because they
jump
didn't
out
want
and
to.
run. Always look both ways, kids.
Yeah,
Left, right, left.
make sure you're not driving off an 8-foot
Or
embankment.
right, left, right for our friends across the pond.
Oh my god, yeah, that was just that's one of those fucking videos that just drives me crazy because it's like that whole thing could have been avoided. But I got to tell you, the sound that could be a new fetish for me.
Corey's going to be looking up some stuff later.
Like hearing
I'll be honest. I was expecting the splat. The crunch was.
I didn't know it was going to be that horrific. But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
Oh, it was. It was. That was a. You could hear like you could hear his kneecap shattering from here.
you can hear his everything shatter.
Yeah, that dude probably was just a fucking pile of soup.
Like, does he have a tattoo?
Inside a
That's
bag.
Honda logo.
Why does this dude look like vomit?
But he did. He just because I watched the raw video of this and it shows the full like the dude is.
Oh,
just,
does it?
He's spaghetti. Like he's just there's nothing.
Oh, I'm
like,
sure.
He's literally like you can see pieces of his shirt
Now I want to
and
see
some
the raw
pants.
video.
Yeah. Why didn't you send me that one?
Because we can't show that on YouTube.
Yeah, but we could have blurred it and watched it and got a reaction.
Can you blur
Yeah.
thing? You can blur stuff. I didn't know you
I'm
blur.
a wizard. God damn it! I
He
can do a
blurred
lot
out
of
the,
it.
the first.
I blurred out you.
Oh yeah. I
He
don't remember
blurred. He did stuff like that on like the first or second episode that we had.
that. Okay. Well,
He took
fine.
you out of the episode.
But anyway, yeah, the raw. I can send y'all the raw video, but y'all got the same effect.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we have a pretty good idea what happened.
Yeah, but when you see the guy, you can absolutely see 100% why the police didn't bother trying to render aid. Because
they couldn't render
Yeah,
aid
but
here
could they
and here
see
and here.
that from way over there though?
yeah, when the cop ran up, you can see he runs up, he waves
Like,
his
what you
flashlight.
stepping?
over
Is
it.
that dog shit? Spleen.
Because at that point,
Yeah, but all I saw was the cop on the embankment
Yeah.
across 3 lanes of traffic.
Oh,
He
no,
should
he-
have at least hustled over there to see
he
what
did.
was going on.
That's what he did. But he was mostly concerned. I think he pretty much knew that the guy had been hit and killed. But
I think that noise alone would have let
Yeah.
me know.
Well, the people who hit him, they got out of their car and they started running across the road. So he's like, "Get the fuck back!" Like,
yeah, I saw that.
You're
part.
tampering with my evidence.
it's like this is street pizza, ma'am, but you don't want a slice.
Like, you don't want it on your shoes.
You're like, but it's cheap.
But like I said, I feel bad for the people that hit him because they got to fucking live with that shit. You know,
I would have loved to seen the paramedics get out with their snow shovels,
no, it'd be one of
Give me a
those.
spatula.
the fucking
No.
hefty steel sack.
It'd have been way more poetic if they had those flat horse
I want
shovels.
to. I want to see him get out with their fucking body bag and a shop vac.
The body bag is just hooked up to the shop vac.
Boom, it's stopped. Or I mean, it's plugged.
No, I did. I
You
watched.
gotta get it.
No, I watched another video that paramedics. It was almost that stupid. It was somebody been hit in an accident and they got thrown out of their car, and the paramedic comes over and he's got his his mask and everything, and he goes over and he starts doing rescue breaths with the pump and everything, and he was clearly a trainee. Because an older guy walks over and he goes stop that, because the guy was missing the whole top of his head, and every time he was putting breaths in there, it was blood and brains and skull just going.
You know what it is? It's
Like-
that those damn CPR dummies are only like from here to here, so they're used to working on less than a whole person.
Yeah, it's like if we come upon somebody,
Who are
with
you
no
to tell
arms,
them they're less than a whole person?
it's like,
Okay.
3/5
it's
of
like
a person, maybe?
do we help
Maybe.
do we help someone in that situation? What kind of quality of life is there really?
I mean, they're missing their entire lower half and their upper extremities.
They can't do anything. For
Yeah,
themselves.
like some of those rescue workers, like the fire. I remember down when we lived in Wilmington, North Carolina, and one night we were coming back from the grocery store, and here was the fire trucks and everywhere, and apparently a fellow on a crotch rocket was flying down the road, and a guy in an old Ford pickup truck pulled out in front of him, and he smashed into him and exploded.
Ooh.
The guy exploded on impact, and we thought, well, goddamn, that's a mess. So we went to Backroads. When we came out the next day, there were outlines of body parts on the road. It's
Oh
like
God!
they just spray painted in green. It's like I was like, that's a foot.
You know what you should have done? You should have went and got some chalk and then like made it like a hopscotch fort.
Fuck that! I'd like to done a connect the dots, see if you can make a whole person out of it.
It's like Operation.
Yeah, but way more fun because this one is a traffic accident version.
But no, I watched. I didn't see it actually happen, but I saw right before and right after. I didn't even know what was happening when I was at Concord, and I was at an the only intersection in Athens, West Virginia, and it was all kinds of traffic, and I was pulled up. I was like second in line from the light. And I'm sitting here just waiting for the light, not thinking anything. And then I see a fucking state trooper come sneaking up past me, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I look up, and he's pointing at this car. It's on the other lane, and I look away, and I look at another cop over here, and all of a sudden I hear, and I look over, and it's just fucking blood on the inside of the windshield. Dude had fucking blown his head off. Ooh. And there was, and he had his wife and kid in the car. Apparently, he was trying to kidnap the kid. The wife jumped in the car, and he saw cops closing in, and he just,
Talk about a shitty 4th birthday party.
As one does.
cherry pie all over the inside of his fucking car.
Were they city cops? Would they be like, oh, no, domestic, call sheriff's department?
Yeah,
Probably. I'm sure the state troopers were probably like, "We're gonna let you have this one."
I did that once.
We don't get involved in domestic custody disputes. That's a civil matter.
You know what? We did all the time. I called the deputies once, but that was because we didn't realize till after we had already started the investigation that it was out of city limits. So that was just kind of a dumbass moment on our part. It's like me and the senior
I can't believe you would have one of those.
Well, that's, yeah. Me and the senior officer went up
He
there.
got him out of
and
his life early.
Color me shocked.
The girl was really just freaking out, blah, blah, blah. We went up to the house, and he's still looking around, and I look at it, it's like, we have a problem here. He's like, what? And this is the guy who's supposed to know what we're fucking doing. I was like, we're not in town. Oh, well, we need to call the deputies. Now we're getting it. Like, good job. Thanks for teaching me right.
Do we have any more spaghetti
So basically,
videos?
you walked up on scene and was like, hey, I don't want to do nothing.
No, we can't.
This paperwork, not mine.
I am absolutely not putting any effort into this job.
Well, yeah, that's it. We can't.
Some
It would've
things
got
never
thrown out.
change.
It wasn't in city limits, so hell, we couldn't do nothing with it. Plus, I hated paperwork. So I never
Surprise.
Yeah, it's a painful fucking process, especially if state property.
So is this show. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, if y'all would contribute a little more, and I wouldn't have to carry so much of the load.
Yeah.
Well, you know all about carrying loads.
Do I?
If you think it's a painful process for us, imagine them.
Yeah, I know.
And to watch this bullshit.
Sitting through me. Oh fuck! I wouldn't want to do it.
We don't either. Mr. Feldman, if you are, if the show has been brought to your attention since last episode, give us a call.
That'd be great if he was like, "Hey man, I got this offer to do this awesome podcast in Albany, West Virginia."
Oh, I'd love it.
It's like it's the greatest podcast ever. I mean, it's really just going to be a huge success once they get rid of
After the
back guy.
podcast, we're going to go meet the
you-
mayor in the tunnels under St. Albans.
Wait, are you kind of made Corey Feldman sound like Trump.
What?
It's going to be the greatest podcast ever. There's
Listen
never been
to what
a
he does.
podcast
His
better.
fucking Funko
I
Pop
know.
is going to be the greatest one ever.
I know, but that was because it was special to him because it celebrated his music.
Do you have your own Funko Pop?
No, but I could fucking make one. I mean, I got to
I expect one next episode.
I made my own wrestling figure. I can make my own Funko Pop.
Yeah, he used to do that when we were kids.
Just because you got the WCW unposable Sid Vicious and fucking spray painted it doesn't mean
No.
that you made your own.
Even better than Sid Vicious. No, who I made my fucking figure out of?
Earthquake.
Chris Benoit.
Oof.
Yeah. Something
Yeah.
happened to him.
Yeah, I don't remember what.
You don't hear much about him these days.
No,
Can't
no.
say much. A kid wouldn't tap. What are you going to do?
That was way too hard of a laugh. I
Like, hold on a
apologize.
I'm sorry.
God damn it, Casey.
I have a fucked up head.
Yeah, that's how I made my fucking
Your sense of
action figure
humor
out
is crazy, too.
He was talking about the aesthetics.
I guess I'm just going to have to go hang myself with a weight bench.
of. German suplex.
Wait, that was the wife, wasn't
Yeah, that's how he killed the wife, was a German
it? A German suplex. Oh, wait, did he do the chain where he like suplexes and picks him up, does it
He
again?
might have done it. I don't fucking know. I just saw the fucking hilarious cartoon that somebody made about the whole thing.
So, but it was oddly.
Speaking of horrific, tragic deaths,
What, the show? I think if we can get
the
this
show and
finished.
the subject of the show and
What is the
I'm not
subject?
going to say it's
What
tragic.
are we on there now? I don't even remember what the topic of this show was.
The fucking guy.
we don't expect you to.
The
You
fucking
just got to
guy.
show up.
No, but
And make it good.
We're just glad you knew at some point during the show
Yeah.
that there was a topic.
no, I'm
Yeah,
not
we
going to
had
say that guy's death was tragic because he brought it on himself.
Oh, that guy with the car? Fuck
Yeah.
him.
He
You won't.
because he
You
had.
already used that joke,
He
dipshit.
probably can't at this point.
Oh, no,
I'd
he
stick him back
probably
in a pile of
could
mush.
if he could still
He
move.
could probably climb into a tank and swim around in them.
Oh.
It'd be less gay if I fucked him now, too, because his dick's stuck in the grill of that car.
Oof.
God, yeah. Fuck.
He's a post-op.
Also, I did learn from that particular story that the car that hit him was in fact totaled for insurance purposes.
So it wasn't a Dodge.
Nope.
Oh man, so they don't get to drive around in a haunted car.
It was a Ram.
That's some bullshit.
It would, I wonder if they would like sell it to like, one of those weird museums like in California where they have.
It's like, you remember that?
the,
like,
the macabre.
Here's the
museum.
car
Yeah,
that Bonnie and Clyde got shot in. You remember that dipshit that drove on the internet?
ran across the interstate and got fucking blasted.
That's what we're.
Not
That's
quite
what.
the same profile here.
That's what we're gonna.
I can see somebody that has like a Jay Leno warehouse full
Yeah.
of cars that killed people.
That's what I was saying. We should do after this. After the podcast takes off. And we got
My
all this
warehouse
podcast money.
is
Just
dedicated
go
to
around
cars
collecting cars that have been fatal accidents.
that only killed stupid people.
This ran over a DUI suspect's head.
Like this guy, he glued himself to the road, and somebody drove over him, and I bought his car. It's like, okay, I get that. It's like the DUI, the guy drove over the road and then jumped out. Right over there.
You can still see the indent where his head shattered.
Like, yeah. Still got 3 teeth in it.
And his scalp.
Are we about done here? I'm starving.
I am too.
Can we eat now?